No thrones.
No thrones.
No crowns.
No crowns.
No kings.
No kings.
No thrones.
No thrones.
No crowns.
No crowns.
No kings.
No kings.
No war.
No war.
No unjust war.
No unjust war.
So coming to the stage next, we have Bahar Shirazi, from the National Iranian American Council. She is an Iranian American peace activist. She was born and raised in Tehran and is currently based in Boston. She is a volunteer with the National Iranian American Council as well as a number of other anti-war organizations. Give it up for Bahar Shirazi. Along with her is Jeffrey Parente for About Face Veterans Against the War. Jeff is a Marine Corps Iraq War veteran. He is also a third-generation veteran. He is a member of Veterans for Peace and About Face Veterans Against the War, as well as organizing with multiple other organizations. Give it up for Jeff and Bahar.
My name is Bahar. I am from Tehran. It is quite something to see your city carpet bombed, to see places you love being turned into dust and rubble. Every day I wait for a call from my family to let me know that they're alive. And if they are late calling for any reason, I panic. This war started with a double tap strike on a girls' elementary school which killed 165 little girls. Over the past month, more than 2,000 Iranians have been killed. 600 schools, 282 hospitals, oil and gas facilities, power plants, historical and cultural heritage sites have been destroyed or damaged. The earth, the water, and the air have been poisoned. This is meant to destroy life, to destroy society, to destroy a civilization that is thousands of years old. All this while the genocide in Gaza continues with weapons we provide and is expanding to South Lebanon. And for some reason, we are also torturing and strangling Cuba. We know that what we do to people in those places comes back here to hurt us. The executive power grab, the consolidation of media, and the criminalization of dissent are already here. This is the richest nation in the history of humankind. Why can't we feed, house, and provide healthcare to everyone in this country?
Yes!
Why are we spending $1 billion a day to destroy Iran? The money taxpayers have spent on this war in its first month could have provided free school lunches to nearly 30 million American school kids.
Shame.
The war on Iran is not just illegal, it is also immoral. It is the duty of every American to resist this war and make sure that Congress doesn't fund it. Call your representatives and tell them no funding for this war, no more bombs for Israel. Call them every week until it stops. Beyond that, get organized. Find an anti-war organization to join today. We are 1 month into this war. We need an anti-war movement. We need to be on the streets. We need to be disruptive, enough to make it painful for this regime to continue its course. Yeah! Thank you, and I will pass it to Jeff.
Hello, my name is Jeff, and I'm a third-generation vet. All All but one of my grandparents served in World War II in the Army and the Navy. My father was in the Air Force. I had a mostly positive view of the military as an institution because of them. That is until Iraq and Afghanistan. Iraq was an illegal war. Afghanistan and Iraq were fought for profit. This war on Iran is even worse, and it is a direct result of the Iraq War. By never repealing the AUMF from that time, Congress has allowed this war and every illegal action of every president since then to occur, all in the name of fighting terror. It's ironic at best that this administration says they're fighting terrorists when they bombed a school on day one and then denounced what they called stupid rules of engagement. The VA has been under attack by people who want to profit by privatizing it. This administration is eliminating tens of thousands of jobs from an already understaffed agency and has attacked their unions. At the same time, they're starting illegal wars, which will increase demand for VA services because they don't care about the military, they don't care about veterans, they don't care about you, and they sure as hell don't care about the Iranian people. They only care about their corporate profits and stock dividends. And the $200 billion in additional funding that they want will give them plenty of those. So call your elected representatives and tell them to oppose that funding. If you are in the military, you have a right to deny illegal orders. Start working on a conscientious objector package right now before it's too late. Yeah! Contact the GI Rights Hotline, contact About Face or Veterans for Peace if you need to talk to somebody who has been there. The government has deported one of About Face's members. They're trying to deport another one of our members. They can use your support. Please spread the word about their cases. You can find information on our social media accounts at Vets About Face. Thank you.